time starts now.
Which of the emergency services rescues people in difficulty at sea? A larger than average variety of what vegetable is called marrowfat? Which of these films is about a wartime housewife? Author Lee Child is most associated with which of these genres? Which of these songs is traditionally sung at the Labour Party conference?
Correct.
Who had a hit in the 1960s with The House of the Rising Sun?
Correct.
Which of these is consumed first in a traditional tequila slammer? Which of these former EastEnders characters did not die on Christmas Day? Which of these is a Gloucestershire village in the Cotswolds? Which of these words means to escape from custody and avoid arrest? What catchphrase was the title of a pop single for the Crankies?
Need an answer?
Herculaneum, which was buried with Pompey in AD 79, functioned as a Roman what?
Correct. Correct.
What method for reading your foot?
Now.
In which British forest would you find sandy balls?
Correct. Staying where you are. If this is right, we are through. Correct answer is... Get in. Good luck. The time starts now.
In which British forest would you find sandy balls? Which cyclist won gold in the men's Keirin and team sprint?
Out of time. Time to face the time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. High offer, please. I wish you luck. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these was a 2014 hit for the Chainsmokers?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which Scottish singer was married to the hairdresser John Frieda? In 2010, Julia Gillard became the first female Prime Minister of what country? In 2010, Alan Pardew became manager of what Tyneside Football Club?
Correct.
In the UK, which of these glasses holds a greater amount of liquid?
Correct.
Fluoride is added to tap water to strengthen what part of the body?
Correct.
If a footballer's boot has studs, what does an athlete's shoe usually have? What is the highest number to appear on an individual Scrabble tile? In 2013, David Miliband resigned as an MP to join what organisation? What spirit is the main ingredient in a White Russian cocktail? In 2006.
Correct.
What part of the hand do hitchhikers extend to catch a lift?
Correct.
In the human body, which of these is not a cranial nerve?
Correct.
Who is the Hindu goddess of good fortune?
Out of time. Correct. Very nice indeed. Time. Time. Let's... Okay. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Sharpening the blade of a tool is known as what?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer. Good luck, your time starts now.
An item sold cheaply to attract sales of other goods is known as a lost what?
Correct.
Who stars as Tomb Raider Luke in the 2012 film The Place Beyond the Pines?
Correct.
The first human heart transplant took place in what city? A walking aid that opens to provide an impromptu seat is called a shooting what? In the film The Queen, what prince was played by James Cromwell? Which TV presenter and model launched her career in adverts for Bollington's beer? Which Greek soprano was played by Tyne Daly in West End play Masterclass? Who sang the national anthem at President Obama's 2013 inauguration? Tenderness at McBurney's point is a sign of an acute case of what condition?
Correct.
What does the northern dialect word mither mean?
Correct. Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time to face. Let's put some money on the table. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Energy Hall and Measuring Time are galleries at which London museum?
Your time starts now.
Which of these is a member of Enid Blyton's famous five? The former waitress at a cocktail bar features in what Human League song?
Correct.
Which island group lies roughly 1,000 miles west of mainland Portugal? What farm animal shares its name with frame for drying clothes? A pyroclastic flow is caused by what type of natural disaster? The Beano character Lord Marmaduke of Bunkerton is better known by what name? Which of these games features a 20-sided die?
Correct.
Which daughter of Michael Jackson shares her name with French City? In 2011, Mariana Rajoy became Prime Minister of what EU country? What colour is most associated with breast cancer awareness charities?
Correct.
In a suit of armour, a gauntlet protected what?
Correct.
Before the Euro, which EU?
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them times. Put some money on the table. Okay, here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
What car company was once known as Bayerischer Motor and Werke?
Good luck, your time starts now.
Golden Shred is a brand of what sweet spread?
Correct.
In a CD player, what kind of Where would you normally be given a doggy bag when leaving? Game of Death was an uncompleted film starring which martial arts expert?
Correct.
Which of these Commonwealth countries has the most miles of railway? In cookery, game traditionally refers to a bird or animal that is what? What is the name of the governess in The Sound of Music? In 2012, how many GB golds were won in the Olympic Stadium on Super Saturday?
Correct.
What Mexican bread is used to make an enchilada? Which religious leader used to give Lhasa Apso dogs as gifts? What TV cookery competition was originally presented by Lloyd Grossman?
Correct. Out of time. Time to face the time. Let's put some fair play here. I wish you luck. The chase is... Good luck, here comes your first question.
2014 was what anniversary of the Battle of Bannockburn?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
What name is given to a hole in the ground used as a shelter against enemy fire? In the title of the 1968 sci-fi film, what three words appear after the year 2001? On the no overtaking road sign, what colour is the car on the right?
Correct.
According to the best-selling book, If Women from Venus, Men are from where?
Correct.
In CB radio slang, what two numbers indicate agreement or message received?
Correct.
The which, found in Cheshire place names, refers to the local production of what? In fashion, which of these is a style of dress with a high waistline? Les Six was a group of composers from what country? What American mammal makes a foul-smelling spray from glands under its tail?
Correct.
In the fairy tale, how does the prince wake Sleeping Beauty?
Correct.
In Roman myth, who had to complete 12 tasks as an act of penance? What type of rodent is a sand rat?
Out of time. That's good. Time to... Time. Let's put some money. I think that's great. Here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In 2002, Rona Martin captained Great Britain to gold in what Olympic sport?
Correct answer is... Staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Comes onto the table. All right, here's your next question.
Traditionally used in Italian cooking, arborio is a variety of what?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Very good. Chase has put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
Which of these birds nests on the ground?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is... You're staying where you are. If the chasers put that, you are out. Goes wrong also. Here's your next question.
What type of joint is the human knee?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. The chaser's right, we're out. Chaser has put. Oh, it's a disaster. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Good luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these is not a pre-Raphaelite artist?
Correct.
What British newspaper calls itself the world's leading liberal voice?
Correct.
During their 1969 Hyde Park gig, the Rolling Stones released thousands of what?
Correct.
A natatorium is another name for what leisure amenity?
Correct.
Singer Eddie Fisher left Debbie Reynolds to...
Correct.
According to the saying, one swallow does not make a what?
Correct.
In China, what mode of transport is a junk?
Correct.
Ladies and Gentlemen was a best-selling compilation of which singers?
Correct.
According to the Inland Revenue, what doesn't have to be taxing?
Correct.
The 500 in the name of the Indy 500. Omar Sharif rode a camel in what epic 1962 film? Who is the oldest member of the village in the Asterix the Gaul books? By what name is cricketer Masud?
Correct.
Amateur radio operators share their nickname with what kind of meat?
Correct. Time to face a time. Put some money on the table. Low offer. What do you think? Love it. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, what defeats the Martian invaders?
time starts now.
What book was the Survey of England ordered by William the Conqueror? Stripped and Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, a live album by what group?
Correct.
What is the occupation of somebody who treads the boards? In the Beatrix Potter book, what kind of animal was Mrs. Tiggy Winkle? Who was the original lead singer with the Commodores? Which of these actors was granted Russian citizenship in 2013? What TV soap celebrated its 50th anniversary in December 2010?
Correct.
Which of these models was not born in England? Mattifying lotions and cosmetics make the skin appear less what?
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time to face the chaser. But who will you be up against today? Will it be the Vixen, hotter and faster than Mark Lebet's pizza delivery boy? Who could be playing the Cinnamon, more irritating than a thistle in your time? Let's put some money on the table. Take a step close to home. So, steady and safe. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
If you experienced a graphospasm, what would you be suffering from?
Good luck, your time starts now.
What long-sleeve garment was worn at home in the late 19th century? What word can mean an item of furniture or a collection of government ministers? John Noakes was the longest-serving presenter of what children's TV program? What is added to vodka and lime juice to make a Moscow Mule cocktail? Which model is best known as the wife of footballer Peter Crouch? In what year was music mogul Simon Cowell born?
Correct.
Mark Haddon's novel is called...
Correct.
In my imagination, there is no complication is the opening line of what Kylie Minogue hit. Which former Soviet leader had a prominent birthmark on his head?
Out of time. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
In a theatre, the raised platform that the actors stand on is called what?
Hayden will speak your question.
Morgan will speak your question.
Taylor will speak your questions.
Drew will speak your Ashley will speak your questions.
Good luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these terms is the centre of mass between two or more celestial bodies? The English Premier League football season starts in what month? In Egypt, what famous statue near the pyramids of Giza is missing its nose? Which of these is a district in the London Borough of Richmond upon Thames? A new term coined after a controversial 2004 Janet Jackson performance is a wardrobe what? Dandy Nichols played the long-suffering wife of which TV character of the 60s and 70s? What soft drink began sponsoring the Scottish Football League in 2007? Which of these organisations has the most member countries?
Correct.
When knitting a jumper, which stitch makes a design like a twisted rope? Which of these animals lives in a form?
Out of time. Don't worry, put that out of our heads now. Got to face a chaser. Time. Put some money on the table. Low offer of, please. Thanks, and I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which Cornish product has protected designation of origin status in Europe?
Your time starts now.
What type of scissors make zigzag cuts in fabric? In chess, the knight is usually shaped like the head of what animal?
Correct.
In Hollywood, what is Forest Lawn? In Greek mythology, Phobos and Deimos were the warlike sons of which god?
Correct.
What type of advertising is imperceptible to the conscious human mind?
Correct.
Which golfer was the first European to win the US Masters?
Correct.
An invigilator supervises students doing what activity? What's the name of the tidal wave that regularly flows up the Severn Estuary? Which of these places in London was the site of Sir Thomas More's execution?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Take a step closer to home, the chaser will offer you. Now that I love. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Lord Louis Mountbatten was the last person to hold which office?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser comes onto the table. All right, here's your next question.
A shillelagh is an Irish item similar to what?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is What an answer that was. Well played. A step close home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. And here's your next question.
In At the Archers, what is the only remaining pub in Ambridge?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Well played. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
Which of these African countries is named after a river?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is... The Chaser's put that. We are out. Chaser has put. Can't believe it. You have been caught, a few. The chase is over. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
What part of the licorice plant gives the flavour used in sweets?
Correct.
What name is traditionally given to an attendant on a Highlands estate? Which of these animals is a sign in the Chinese zodiac?
Correct.
Which football club was the first in England to install under soil heating? If you are called to the bar, you are qualified in what career?
Correct.
Which wonder of the ancient world was built at Halicarnassus? Which of these SI units is not named after a Frenchman? A futon is a padded quilt laid on the floor and traditionally used as what? What were made commercially for the first time in 1874 by Remington?
Out of time. Time to face the check. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. Thanks, and a high offer. So, the choice, of course, is yours. What'll it be? I think that's great. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
During what part of Handel's Messiah does the audience traditionally stand?
Your time starts now.
Which Irish rugby player is nicknamed Bod based on his initials? Nina Conti is a famous performer in which branch of entertainment?
Correct.
Birkirkara is an important town on which Mediterranean island?
Correct.
In the 70s and 80s, who was the lead singer of the band Queen?
Correct.
In the game Connect 4, the counters are yellow and what other colour? In the Australian TV soap theme tune, what words follow closer each day? Which of these is not one of the home counties? A bed with wooden roof supported at each corner is called what? A sea cat is a large high-speed form of what twin hull?
Out of time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Take a step closer to home, the chaser will offer you. Take a step closer to the chaser and take him on, he will offer you. What? Now that I love. Here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these actresses did not marry a professional sportsman?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
In what team sport is a line-out form to catch the ball after a throw-in? Which of these aircraft had the lowest passenger capacity on a normal flight? Fred Dinage and Gareth Jones were presenters on what children's TV show?
Correct.
Caparology is the study of what?
Correct.
The wife of which president is the title character of a Lloyd Webber musical?
Correct.
The original Jammy Dodgers biscuits have what flavour jam? Since the 1980s, what famous London street has been permanently closed to the public? What TV magazine historically used to list only BBC programmes? In his poem, The Wasteland, T.S.
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time to face a chaser. But who will you be up against today? Good time. Put some money on the table. Fair play, Leo. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
What is the name of the monkey who is Dora the Explorer's best friend?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Your time starts now.
Someone who leaves a group to join one with opposing views is called what? Adapted for TV in 2012, the novel Birdsong is set in what World War? Vivaldi, Mozart and Chopin are varieties of what vegetable? The numerator has a higher value than the denominator in what type of fraction? Which of these is a famous junction in central London?
Correct.
Authentic Scottish haggis contains which of these items?
Correct.
A harpoon boat was normally used to hunt what? The name of what English county can come before pudding and terrier? Workers' Day is an alternative name for what?
Correct.
On the internet, what is a funny photo of a cap?
Correct.
Which Shakespearean title character dies in
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time to face the chaser. But who will you be up against today? Could it be the Beast? Now he's been big since time. Let's put some money. Okay, here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these pantomimes is set in China?
starts now.
Which of these American TV series is animated? Damien Thorne is a main character in which horror film? Which of these Addams family members is completely bald?
Correct.
What order was given to engage the transporter in TV's Star Trek? Yeah, I know is a catchphrase of what Little Britain character?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Oh Jeff, I love you too, but is a work by which US pop artist? Core for search and piece by piece for #1 albums for which singer? What BBC website feature allows you to watch programs online? Colloquially, what kind of grease means vigorous physical work? Where we're going we don't need roads is a quote from what film?
Correct.
Where do puffins make their nests? What object is at the highest point of the Statue of Liberty in New York? The name of what fabric literally means hairy caterpillar in French? In which year was the singer Justin Bieber born? What word links part of the book and a boy accompanying the bride at weddings? Kenneth Branagh and Mel Gibson have both played which character in films?
Out of time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Low offer. Love it. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these TV comedy teams has the fewest members?
Correct answer is great start. Step closer home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. And here's your next question.
Dancers use the spotting technique while performing which of these?
Correct answer is bad luck. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser's moved to one behind. Here's your next question.
In maths, a 180-degree protractor is usually what shape?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. What an answer that was, well played. 4 steps from home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. All right, here's your next question.
Which of these monarchs were not siblings?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is... This has got to be wrong. The Chaser has put. Goes wrong also. Good luck. Here's next question.
How is a haggis traditionally cooked?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Great answer, well played. 3 steps from home now. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Stays with us. And here's your next question.
Which of these is the name of a character in the musical Guys and Dolls?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is... What an answer that was, well played. 2 steps from home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck, here's next question.
In what country does the Takayama Festival celebrate the arrival of spring?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. The chaser's right, we're out. Chaser has put. Oh, it's a disaster. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Good luck, your time starts now.
In 2012, Christian Wolff resigned as president of what country? Which sportsman played cricket for England and football for Scunthorpe? Which of these links a US TV show and an album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Ella Fitzgerald was known as the queen of which music form? Which of these literary characters does not die in a novel? What follows Beaches and Valentines in the name of two Grand National fences?
Correct.
What happens to the leaves of the sensitive plant when you touch them?
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time to face the chaser, but who will you be up against today? Will it be the vixen, hotter and faster than Mark Lebet's pizza delivery boy? Or is it the beast, the man with the channel? Time. Let's put some money. Steady and safe. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
A competitor in what sport might use its sleeper hold on his opponent?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these is considered a breach of etiquette in the House of Commons? Ombre is a term used for what kind of hairstyle? What plug-in device is added to a computer to perform additional functions? Bring Me My Chariot of Fire is a line from what patriotic song? According to the saying, the way to a man's heart is through his what? What word is used for thousands of starlings turning and swooping together? Which of these songs was a UK hit first?
Correct.
Which of these is a colloquial name for a small sponge cake?
Out of time. Correct. Don't worry, put that out of our heads now. Got to face a chaser. Time. Let's put some money on. Fair play here. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Your time starts now.
Frog spawn is old school slang for which of these puddings? The father of actress Liv Tyler sings in what band? In 1970, which musician became the drummer for the band Genesis? What jokey name is given to a novel written in a rural middle-class setting? Which fictional character is the editor of the Daily Planet newspaper?
Correct.
Proverbially, a lie can run around the world before the truth can get what?
Correct.
Which Jamaican athlete won 100 meters and 200 meters golds at the 2008 Olympics? The Stuttgart coat of arms appears on the badge of what luxury car brand? EGOT winners have won the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar and what theatre award? A heliograph transmits messages by using flashes of what kind of light?
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Devised by James Cronin in 1980, Sorok is a type of what activity?
Good luck, your time starts now.
Which of these describes its sonorous voice?
Correct.
Between 1273 and 1376, all three kings of England shared what Christian name?
Correct.
The Dyson Manufacturing Company originally made what household appliances?
Correct.
Who was the Egyptian goddess of the sky? What motor racing circuit is approximately 20 miles southeast of central London? What West European country has reclaimed land known as polders from the sea? Where are you most likely to see a herbaceous border?
Time to face. Time. Put some. What do you think? Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck. Here comes your first question.
Which operatic quartet released the 2011 album Wicked Game?
Time starts now.
In the traditional rhyme, if a child is king of the castle, what are the others? Which of these cities is closest to Italy's Amalfi Coast? In TV manufacturing, a CRT was a cathode ray what? The parlor game of repeating a phrase from person to person is called Chinese what? In the TV comedy, which Indian family lived at number 42? On Twitter, what does #FF stand for?
Correct.
Which of these is the title of a 2012 book by Medore Jeffrey? Brothers Joe and Fred Davis were world champions in what sport? In ancient Roman times, Nero Claudius and Hadrian all held what title? What 1980s girl group share their name with?
Out of time. Don't worry, put that out of our heads now. Got to face a chaser. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Take a step closer to home. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In 1992, what was engineer Neil Papworth the first person to send?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these is not recorded daily in Bridget Jones's diary? Which of these writers was not classed as one of the 1950s angry young men?
Correct.
According to FIFA rules, handling the ball is only an offence if it is what? In what Tchaikovsky ballet does Clara dream that a doll turns into a prince? Complete the title of the comic novel by Nancy Mitford, Love and Up What? Which US horse race first took place at Churchill Downs on May 17, 1875? In a medical checkup, 120/80 is a measure of what? In Australian slang, which of these means excellent?
Out of time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. Thanks and a high offer. So, I think that's great. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these is a port in the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Correct answer is? Great start. Step close to home. Chaser has put. Goes wrong. And here's your next question.
What species of flower produces a 3-foot wide bloom, the world's largest?
Correct answer is? Great answer, well played. 4 steps from home. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. Here's your next question.
Ireland's Michelle Smith won 3 Olympic golds in what sport?
Need an answer? Correct answer is? Chaser has put. Goes right. Moves within 2. Here's your next question.
50 Shades of Grey began life as fanfiction based on what series of books?
Need an answer? Correct answer is? Chaser's put. Oh, hello, game opens up. And here's your next question.
In the 2008 US presidential election, Sarah Palin ran for what office?
Correct answer is? Staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser's breathing down her neck. Good luck, here's next question.
Which of these pop music publications used to print the lyrics of top 20 songs?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is? Well played. A step close home. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
The novel title, The Darling Buds of May, is a line borrowed from which writer?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Very good. step close to home. Chaser has put. Goes wrong. All right, here's the next question.
Which Asian state has a name that means Lion City?
Correct answer is? Well played. Chaser has put. That's good for us. Game opens up. Here's your next question.
In 2012, who paid $1 billion for the photo sharing service Instagram?
If that's right, you're going through. Correct answer is? Sensational. You know what? Good luck. Your time starts now.
What material is known as patent when it has a glossy varnished surface? MotoGP is a championship for racing what kind of vehicles? What Greek letter is a ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter? In bridge, what term refers to a suit that ranks above all the other suits?
Correct.
Which TV character lived above the garage of 565 North Clinton Drive, Milwaukee? What European language is the most widely spoken in the USA after English? Used as a traditional pub name, what is a barley mow? The Clunk Click Every Trip campaign promoted what safety measure?
Correct.
Before decimalisation, how many pennies were there in a pound? In the nursery rhyme, the house that Jack built, what creature ate the malt? Kingsford Smith is the official name of what Australian city's airport?
Correct.
What fruit has white edible flesh and sweet milk enclosed within a woody shell? Someone who is very conspicuous is said to stick out like a sore what? Van Gogh used what medium for his painting? Sunflowers.
Correct.
The members of what US punk band were called DJ. The phrase he fought like a lion is an example of what figure of speech?
Correct.
In 2013, Prince Charles.
Correct.
What does the P stand for in the name of the animal rights group?
Correct.
The market stall that launched the Marks and Spencer empire.
Correct.
What would a barber use a strop for?
Correct.
The killing of what bird was considered bad luck by sailors?
Correct.
What's the surname of the film character?
Time to bring back the Chaser. Chaser, your time starts now.
If the elder brother of Charles I had survived, what would his title have been?
Correct.
Which word described a rope that is fixed to the ground to secure a tent?
Correct.
What symbol appears on the flag of Jordan?
Correct.
Which actor claimed he was born Tajay Khan on the Russian island of Sakhalin?
Correct.
Paul Cézanne created a series of paintings of which mountain in Provence?
Correct.
Complete the title of the popular 1920 song, You're the Cream in My What?
Correct.
Lady Mary Soames is the daughter of which late Prime Minister?
Correct.
Which spy writer imagined a Nazi-occupied Britain in his novel SSGB?
Correct.
Which Beatles song is also the title of a novel by the Japanese writer Murakami?
Correct.
At the 1984 Olympics, Zola Budd and Mary Decker collided during what event?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. That is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
What Japanese food gets its name from a large iron griddle it is cooked on?
Correct.
In the title of a popular song, in what London Square did a nightingale sing?
Correct. And for you, the chase is finally over. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Who is said to head an organization with possible links to the underworld? Complete the name of the Shakespeare play, Much Ado About. Which of these celebrity mothers gave birth to twins first? Which mammal is associated with the Roman god Neptune? What is the only country which is a member of both OPEC and the Commonwealth? Who was the first Republic of Ireland player to win the World Snooker title? The pastry for a roly-poly pudding is traditionally made with what animal fat? Which of these civil wars took place most recently?
Correct?
Which of these websites allows you to search and view music videos?
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time to face the chaser, but who will you be up against today? And could it be the governess so scary when she tried milking a cow, it came time? Let's put some money on the What do you think? Steady and safe. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
What is the English name for what the French call the Gulf of Gascony?
This is the cash builder round. The correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Good luck. Your time starts now.
Who is in 4 Pirates of the Caribbean films and 3 Lord of the Rings films?
Correct.
What major chain of electrical stores shared its name with a heavenly body? Which Manchester United footballer has a younger brother named Rodri? On photographic film, what name is given to an image with the colours reversed?
Correct.
German engineer Gottlieb Daimler was a pioneer in the design of what?
Correct.
In which Hitchcock film do the 2 main characters suggest they'd swap murders? In what decade did boxer Cassius Clay change his name to Muhammad Ali? Which of these would a vegetarian be able to eat? Leon Trotsky was leader in what country's 1917 October Revolution?
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time. Time. Let's put some... Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The first of Terry Pratchett's Discworld novels have what title?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
If you are a creationist, you oppose the theories first published by which English scientist? A bugbear is a cause of what? Lambrini Original is a brand of what fermented pear juice drink?
Correct.
In September 2011, which celebrity launched the magazine Katie?
Correct.
Which 19th century British scientist gives his name to a law and a constant? What female-only party is held for a woman shortly before she is married? Roberto Mancini won 3 Serie A titles as manager of what football club? A famous signpost at Land's End says it is how many miles to John O'Groats? Bouchée de Noël is a French Christmas dessert most similar to which of these?
Correct.
Which athlete was the 2012 Sunday Times Sportsman of the Year?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Put some money on the table. Low offer of, please. Take a step closer to the chase. Love it. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The Dinosaurs Gallery is located in which London museum?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct. Good luck, your time starts now.
Which of these was used to make imitation coffee during both World Wars?
Correct.
If a vegetable is diced, it is cut into what 3-dimensional shapes? The tourist attraction Wookey Hole is famous for what natural features?
Correct.
In baseball, a full and non-stop circuit of the bases is called what? In 2007, which supermodel was ordered to attend anger management classes? A diameter is a line across what 2-dimensional shape? Which comedian joined the Britain's Got Talent judges in 2012? Which of these countries has a land border with more than one country? Used by watchmakers, a loop is a small type of what? During the early 19th century, Edmund Kean was one of the greatest English what?
Out of time. Don't worry, put that out of our heads now. Got to face a chaser. Time. Let's put some money. Good for you. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which Stephen King novel features the character Jack Torrance?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Your time starts now.
Matthew Pinsent was knighted for his achievements in what sport?
Correct.
In the USA, a caretaker or cleaner in a building is known as what?
Correct.
Henry Ford's Model T car was famously available in any colour so long as it's what?
Correct.
In what sport did Leander Cave win the 2012 Ironman World title? Made in Dorset, what kind of food is Blue Vinny? Which royal residence has the postcode PE356EN?
Correct.
What organ is the centre of the human circulatory system? In a restaurant, a sommelier is in charge of what?
Correct.
In his memoirs, what did Tony Blair describe as his greatest weakness?
Correct.
Which of these dog breeds is most commonly used to herd sheep? The letter Y crossed by 2 horizontal lines is the symbol for what currency?
Out of time. Not bad play, I'll give you that. Time to face a chaser. Time. Let's put some money on. Here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In geometry, which of these angles is the greatest?
luck, your time starts now.
In fairy tales, what animal is often described as big and bad? What painful medical condition literally means rupture in Latin? Which of these singles did not get to #1 in the UK for the Beatles? The helm and navigation station are usually found on which deck of a ship?
Correct.
What fuel for cars is the surname of a German automobile engineer? Sun Records, which discovered Elvis Presley, was based in what Tennessee city? The Kate Greenaway Medal is awarded for illustrations in what genre of books? Traditionally, mint sauce is served with what roasted meat? Which of these Hollywood...
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. High offer, please. Now that I love. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In 2012, who set a record for the number of goals scored in a calendar year?
Correct answer is great start. Chaser has put. Goes wrong. All right, here's your next question.
Which character from the Fast Show usually claimed he was very, very drunk?
Correct answer is very good. Step closer home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. Good luck, here's next question.
Which character dies at the end of the book The Man in the Iron Mask?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser's put. Goes wrong also. And here's your next question.
Hematin, a pigment found in human blood, contains what mineral?
Correct answer is well played. Step closer to home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. All right, here's your next question.
How was the character Puyi described in the title of a 1980s Oscar-winning film?
Correct answer is what an answer that was. Well played. 2 steps from home. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. And here's your next question.
What word is traditionally used for a group of people such as musicians?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser's put. Goes right. Moves towards us. Good luck, here's next question.
What company was behind the ZX81 and Spectrum computers?
Correct answer is great answer, well played. Step closer home, one more way home and dry. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Here's your next question.
Which of these places in England is furthest north?
If this is right, we are through. Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser's moved to one behind. Good luck, here's next question.
Taken up by Adam Ant, who designed the pirate look of the early 1980s.
If that's right, you're going through. Correct answer is... Nice. The time starts now.
The 1976 Olympics was the first where swimmers were allowed to wear what?
Correct.
What surname is shared by sibling actors Patricia Rosanna and David? According to the saying, the devil finds work for idle what? The catfish is so called because what part of it is cat-like?
Correct.
Andale and Araba were catchphrases of what cartoon mouse?
Correct.
The novel Moby Dick is about the voyage of which ship? Acer is the scientific name for which genus of trees? Featuring William, what was the script's first #1 single?
Correct.
Someone you're pleased to see can be described as a sight for sore what?
Correct.
What hat is part of the uniform worn by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? Which film and comic book hero is described as faster than a speeding bullet?
Correct.
What word can mean both a cut of meat and a pendant on a chain?
Correct.
What variety of apple has the same name as a suburb of Leeds? What Charles Dickens book features Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim? What was the first name of Hugh Laurie's character in Blackadder the Third?
Correct.
The name hypothermia derives from the Greek words for over what? What word means both allowed back and to dismiss from a job?
Correct.
What country is home to a famous tea ceremony called Chargi?
Correct.
The climax of what Shakespeare tragedy takes place on White Cliffs of Dover? Glass Heart was the third album by which winner of the X Factor? Which sharp-pointed sword is often used to describe a quick and incisive wit?
Correct.
Master of the house and bring him home.
Time to bring back the chaser. Chaser, your time starts now.
What brain lobes are important in the function of hearing and language?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. We push the chaser back. Chaser, your time starts again now.
What medal was first awarded in 2013 to World War II veterans?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. Is wrong. Your time starts again now.
In Chinese cuisine, which sauce is commonly served with roast duck?
Correct.
Charles Miller is known as the founding father of what?
Correct.
Who said, "My one regret in life is that I am not someone else"?
Correct.
The name Drambuie comes from the Gaelic for the drink that what?
Correct.
What is the name of Paddington Bear's aunt who have raised him in Peru?
Correct.
Which film director said, "I enjoy playing the audience like a piano"?
Correct.
American murder victim Elizabeth Short became known by what nickname?
Correct.
The Scottish ceremony of first footing takes place on what day of the year?
Correct.
Complete the name of this country, the Federated States of what?
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Take your time, think about it. Is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
What material is most commonly vulcanized to make it longer lasting?
Correct.
A hansel is a gift traditionally given at what time of the year?
Correct.
In Mark Twain's novel In What Town on Mississippi does Tom Sawyer live?
Stop the clock. Take your time, take your time. Pushing back one step. Your time starts again now.
What city in Morocco is called the Red or the Rose City?
Stop the clock. Take your time, think about it. That is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
According to the official charts company, what was 2013's best-selling UK single?
Correct.
Napoleon referred to the Peninsular War as its Spanish what?
Correct.
Robert Southey became poet laureate in 1813 when he refused the position.
Correct.
Former England cricketer Basil D'Oliveira was born in what country?
Correct. Finally, team, you have been caught, and for you the chase is over. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these fish is described as jawless? Which of these is a crunchy white bulb-like stem used in Chinese cuisine? The MGM Grand and the Venetian are among the largest hotels in what US city? Which Spanish singer's name literally means July churches? Which of these festivals do Druids celebrate at Stonehenge? Which of these is not a freshwater fish? In exercise with weights, rep is an abbreviation of what? The principle that the simplest answer is usually the correct one is called what? The Lusitani were an ancient people mainly living in what modern-day country?
Out of time. Time to face the time. Let's put some money on the table. Okay, here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
To the nearest square mile, how big is Asia's Arabian Desert?
Good luck, your time starts now.
In A Tract on Monetary Reform, who wrote In the Long Run We're All Dead?
Correct.
Enosis is a movement to unite Cyprus with what country?
Correct.
A woman with a waist larger than her hips is said to be what shape?
Correct.
Statistically, which of these types of road is the safest? Something decennial occurs once every how many years? The son of Thomas and Martha Wayne became which comic book hero? Until 2011, Stuart Rose was the chairman of what high street retail company? Mastermind's famous catchphrase is, I've started, so what?
Correct.
In rugby union, what is the Northern Hemisphere equivalent of the Tri-Nations?
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Low offer of, please. Take a step closer to the chaser and take him on. He will offer you. Steady and safe. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The 100 running of what cycle race began in Corsica in 2013?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which fictional bear was found wearing a label that read, please look after this bear?
Correct.
The area now known as Ecuador was part of what empire during the 15th century? In a rugby scrum, which player is positioned between the two props? In the old advert, if you felt PPP peckish, what should you PPP pick up? Which method of food preservation was developed at the turn of the 19th century? In the nursery rhyme, Hickory Dickory Dock, what did the mouse run up?
Out of time. Time. Put some. What do you think? Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these is the chef credited with the invention of potato crisps in 1853?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth 1,000. Good luck, your time starts now.
In business, a formal offer to carry out work at an agreed price is called what?
Correct.
The cervical vertebrae are found in what part of the body? What film studio was named after siblings Harry, Albert, Samuel and Jack? What term described removing a tenant from a property by legal
Correct.
Until 1991, Russia and 14 other modern countries formed what nation? Morris dancers usually wear bell pads on what part of their body? The classification UC means that a film is particularly suitable for who? Which of these Welsh designers is known for traditional Victorian-style prints? On the flag of China, the yellow stars are on what colour background?
Correct.
What word links a shallow food container and a device for receiving satellite TV?
Correct. Out of time. Time. Top. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an. Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Aristotle Onassis married which former First Lady in 1968?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these US TV dramas had a chemistry professor as a scientific advisor? Filipino Pedro Flores introduced which toy to America? What word means both what you normally eat and cutting down on food intake?
Correct.
The Netherlands Antilles are in what sea? What flower has varieties called Tiger Madonna and Stargazer?
Correct.
Which of these is not the name of a 19th century French artist? Which of these actors is the shortest?
Correct.
What food-related nickname is given to the Yeoman warders of the Tower of London? Which of these is a contributory factor to tidal action?
Correct.
Cromwell Park and Goodwood are racecourses in what county? Inspired by Prince Charles the Carbon.
Out of time. Time to face the chaser. But who will you be up against today? Could it be the big time to bring on the chaser? Let's put some. Well, good for you. Are you sure? Here we go. The chase. Good. Good luck, your time starts now.
Which Scottish multimillionaire is Donald Duck's uncle?
Correct.
A Harrington jacket traditionally has what sort of lining? What country plays Great Britain and Ireland for Golf's Walker Cup? In relation to flying objects, what does the U in UFO stand for? How do people eat at London's Dan's Manoir restaurant?
Correct.
At a casino, playing cards are usually dealt from what object? Anthropology is the study of what? In the lyrics of an 80s Billy Idol hit, it's a nice day for a what? The fashion designers Karl Lagerfeld and Hugo Boss were both born in what country?
Correct.
What term is used colloquially to denote a very long distance? What type of coffee was a #1 hit for All Saints?
Correct. Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Time. Let's put some on. Now that I love. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The Pieta in St. Peter's in Rome is the only work bearing whose signature?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser comes onto the table. Here's the next question.
St. Ives is a seaside resort in what English county?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is. What an answer that was. Well played. Step close to home. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. And here's your next question.
In the film The Dark Knight, which comic book hero is the title character?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Well played. 4 steps from home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Here's your next question.
The Mobius loop is a symbol for what?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is. Well played. 3 steps from home now. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
Woody Allen said 80% of success is what?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Great answer, well played. 2 steps from home. Chaser has put. Oh, hello, game opens up. Here's your next question.
In what sport are fielding positions divided into onside and offside?
Correct answer is. Well played. Step close to home. 1 more and we're through. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. And here's your next question.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was originally created as what?
If this is right, we are through. Correct answer is. Sensational. The time starts now.
In Star Trek, what does the T in Captain James T. Kirk's name stand for? What board game consists of 6 continents divided into 42 territories? Carnoted Wells in Wales hosts what World Championships every August? On TV, soaps is an abbreviation for what kind of program?
Correct.
What religion is the family in the TV sitcom Friday Night Dinner?
Correct.
Your closest relative is called next of what? In the Timmy Mallet children's TV show, Wackaday, what did the WAC stand for?
Correct.
What pickle and sauce company was founded in Pittsburgh, USA in 1869?
Correct.
What famous suspension bridge links San Francisco with Marin County?
Correct.
Which Brazilian was Formula One world champion in 1972 and 74? What sort of vest is usually worn by the character Rab C. Nesbit? In what Shakespeare play do witches appear around a cauldron?
Correct.
Both heat and electricity can pass through a substance by what process? In 2013, the Women's Royal Voluntary Service dropped which word from its name? The statue of which comic strip character was unveiled in
Correct.
What soft cheese is a traditional accompaniment to smoked salmon in a bagel?
Correct.
In the lyrics of a song, who can take a sunrise sprinkle it with you? In 2008, which EU country elected a communist president?
Correct.
What was Sting's profession before he became a pop star?
Correct.
An oasis is normally found in what dry areas of land?
Correct.
Which BBC Two game show invited contestants?
Correct.
The hairy threads on mussel shells are called what? Bizarre is a gossip column in what tabloid?
Correct.
The protagonist of the 2013
Time to bring back the Chaser. Chaser, your time starts now.
The King of Castile and Leon from 1350 was known as Peter the what?
Correct.
Son and Dottir are the endings of most surnames in what language?
Correct.
In Gaelic football, a foul occurs if a player does what with the ball in play?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. We push the Chaser back. Chaser, your time starts again now.
Saint Valentine is the patron saint of love and what group of people?
Correct.
On a clothing care label, the symbol of a letter P inside a circle means what?
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Take your time, take your time. Pushing back one step. Your time starts again now.
The abbreviation DG, Reg, FD is inscribed on what everyday items?
Correct.
In Eric Carle's The Very Hungry Caterpillar, what does the caterpillar eat first?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. Is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
Used in the Middle Ages, what type of weapon is a falchion?
Correct.
How many boys' names are used in the NATO phonetic alphabet?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is wrong. Chaser, your time starts again now.
The Chrysler Building in New York was built in what style?
Correct.
The song You Made Me Love You is sung by Judy Garland to which film star?
Correct.
The first edition of what newspaper was printed in 1843?
Correct.
Formula One driver Bruno Senna is what relation to Ayrton Senna?
Correct.
What 6-minute-long Queen song was promoted by a groundbreaking video?
Correct.
Which British fashion editor is credited with discovering Alexander McQueen?
Correct.
What London football club was the last that Vinnie Jones played for?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Take your time. Is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
What type of food is a guava?
Correct.
What's the only US state that starts and ends with the letter O?
Correct.
Who in 2012 admitted to finding women a complete mystery?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. That is wrong. Chaser, your time starts again now.
In cookery, to chiffonade means to prepare food in what manner?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is wrong. Your time starts again now.
Which DJ and singer released the chart-topping album 18 Months?
Correct.
What did Abraham Lincoln say it was best not to swap while crossing a river?
Correct.
Jostedalsbreen in Norway is main and Europe's largest what?
Correct.
Which dictator is believed to have written the love story, Zabibra and the King?
Time is up. Well played indeed. Congratulations to my team. This is the cash build. Good luck, your time starts now.
Which of Victoria and David Beckham's children is the youngest? Something that is both good and bad is referred to as a double-edged what? Which of these is visible in the background of Da Vinci's Mona Lisa? Which of these normally wears point shoes? Which of these marine creatures breathes air and feeds its young on milk? In what compass direction is Upper Egypt from Lower Egypt? According to the proverb, you shouldn't cut your nose off to spite your what? Which of these words does not complete the title of a Bond movie?
Correct.
Blue whales feed primarily on what creatures? Which of these boys' names features in the NATO phonetic alphabet?
Correct. Out of time. Time to top. Let's put some money on the table. Low. So, here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Gary, Indiana is the hometown of which musical family?
Your time starts now.
What was the additional track on the reverse of the vinyl single called? What chain of supermarkets belongs to the John Lewis Partnership? The song We Both Reach for the Gun is from what musical?
Correct.
In Only Fools and Horses, the block of flats the Trotters lived in was named after who? Which of these authors did not create a famous bear?
Correct.
But which of these would you be most likely to see tic-tac being used? Alphabetically, which of Donald Duck's nephews comes first? In what activity would you use a leveling agent? Voyager 1 and 2 were launched into space in what decade?
Correct. Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. What? Fair play here. I wish you luck. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Cleve Hill near Cheltenham is the highest point in what range of hills?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Good luck, your time starts now.
What do Americans call the species of deer known as an elk in Europe? The Copa del Rey is the equivalent of the FA Cup in what European country?
Correct.
Who had a 1979 top 10 hit with Just When I Needed You Most? A dolphin is the offspring of a whale and what other animal? Barbados and Jamaica are represented in what international cricket team? In the film Monsters Inc., Celia the receptionist has hair made from what?
Correct.
The Battle of Albury took place during which of these events? What long-distance event was first contested by women at the 1984 Olympics? What male singing voice takes its name from the Latin for to hold?
Correct.
The Titanic was launched by what shipping company?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Low offer of, please. Well, good for you. Are you sure? Here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The company Manganese Bronze were famous for making what London vehicles?
This is the cash board around. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Your time starts now.
What book series features the magic card game Exploding Snap? What kind of vehicle was a shower bank?
Correct.
What branch of physics deals with forces acting on objects moving through air?
Correct.
What Chopin waltz gets its name from the fact it is so short? What sort of gear allows wheels to rotate at different speeds when cornering? What type of word is defined as being the name of a person, place, or thing? What is the most common eye color in humans?
Correct.
Mutineers set which explorer drifted a bay that was later named after him? The Lady of the Lake is a character in what legend? The name of what athletics event comes from the Greek meaning 10 and contest?
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time to face. Time. Put some. So. Love it. I wish you luck. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these motorways runs through Greater London for part of its length?
Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
In what country is public nudity a popular pastime known as free body culture? What bird completes the footballing phrase, sick as a? Which of these is an order of Buddhist monks famous for its martial arts skills?
Correct.
What word means a journalist not attached to a single newspaper? Which political sitcom by Anthony Jay and Jonathan Lynn became a West End play?
Correct.
In 1356, the Battle of Poitiers took place in what modern country?
Correct.
What organisation holds annual gatherings across the world called jamborees? Who is the only English footballer to have scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final? What organisation did the US refuse?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time to. Time. Okay, here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
What large national park in Cumbria is famous for its mountains and lakes?
Good luck, your time starts now.
Which of these is an ingredient of the dish pad thai? The Varsity line now closed was a railway between Oxford and what other city?
Correct?
If you stay quiet, what animal may be said to have got your tongue? The salad ingredient rocket is known in North America by what alternative name?
Correct.
Which Scotsman was world snooker champion 5 years running in the 90s? What is the middle name of the Duchess of Cornwall? What popular internet site allowing free phone calls was developed in Estonia? The First Lord of the Admiralty used to run which of the armed forces? What nationality is Tomb Raider video game character Lara Croft?
Out of time. Time. Put some on. Well, good for you. Are you sure? I wish you luck. Good luck, here comes your first question.
In 1973, Carl Gustaf became king of which European country?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Comes onto the table. Good luck. Here's next question.
What is the last word of the nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is. Great answer. Well played. A step close home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Stays with us. And here's your next question.
A bustle is worn under what item of clothing?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. Well played. Step closer home. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
In what year was the current incarnation of the Union flag introduced?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is. Very good. 3 steps from home now. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
On a TV special, Chef Heston Blumenthal served a dish made from which of these?
Correct answer is, this has got to be right. This has got to be wrong. The Chaser has put. Takes us out. You have been caught, and for you, the chase is over. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
What word describes a person who denies or disbelieves the existence of a god? How many US states have names that start with compass points? In Munch's painting, the scream, the hands of the main figure cover what?
Correct.
Gold coins called doubloons were originally from what country? In the 1940s film, which actress says, "Play it, Sam, play," as time goes by? In judo, the color of what part of your outfit depends on your skill level?
Correct.
What weapon did William Tell use to shoot the apple off his son's head? In Indian cookery, what are koftas?
Correct.
Colonel Robert Wilson famously faked a photo of what creature?
Correct.
Which of these major cities is closest to New York City? When cartoon characters have a good idea what appears above their head?
Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time. Let's put some on. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Harold I of England had what nickname?
This is the cash board around it, correct answer. Your time starts now.
What style of hood coat originated in the Arctic regions? Which of these is a standard measure of crude oil equivalent to 159 litres? What American reptile loudly shakes its tail buttons as a warning sign? Often eaten at Christmas, sausages wrapped in bacon are called pigs in what?
Correct.
What's the nickname of both the city of Portsmouth and its football club? What did Allied pilots call UFO type sightings during the Second World War?
Correct.
In the 70s, a special edition. The biblical character Job was especially renowned for what quality? What was the design of Winston Churchill's tattoo? How are the seeds of the sycamore tree dispersed? What object appears on the Electric Company Square in Monopoly?
Out of time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Step close to home, get you an offer of. Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these seeds is dark green on the outside?
Correct.
Which of the UK's patron saints was born in the country of which he is patron? The 2009 single, This Is It, was a posthumous release for which singer?
Correct.
What sort of weapon is a cudgel? Gianluca Vialli played for and managed what London football club? In medicine, jab is the colloquial term for what procedure? Which of these is a spice that has a flavour of cloves, nutmeg and cinnamon? In the phrase, across the pond, what body of water is the pond? Which Singh brothers wrote the Dio Morik hit, Heartbreaker?
Out of time. Time. Let's put some money on the table. Take a step close to home. The chaser will offer you take a step closer to the chaser and take him on, he will offer you. What do you think? Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
The Victoria Falls lie on the border of two countries that begin with what letter?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth. Good luck, your time starts now.
Syntax is concerned with the arrangement of what?
Correct.
In the Bananarama hit, what language was Robert De Niro speaking? What connects the names Allington Highgate and Perry Lachaise? The French phrase enfant terrible literally means terrible what? The euphonium belongs to what section of an orchestra? Aphony is a total loss of what? The Bleak Old Shop of Stuff is a TV comedy in the style of which writer?
Correct.
Which of these names does not appear in the title of a play by Shakespeare? What country's national airline is Aeroflot? In the early stories, Winnie the Pooh was also known by what name?
Out of time. Don't worry, put that out of our heads now. Got to face a chaser. Time to face the chaser, but who will you be up against today? You could be playing the Cinnamon, more irritating than a thistle in your thong. Or is it Dara the Menace Ennis? He's a busy scientist. Time. Put some money on the... So. Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
To which of these resorts would you go for a beach holiday?
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
What vegetable when mashed mixed with egg and baked is called Duchess? Whitney Houston sang I Will Always Love You on the soundtrack of what film? The mongoose belongs to which group of animals? The name of which cheese is the backward spelling of its inventor's surname?
Correct.
The Slightly Annoying Elephant is the first children's picture book by whom? The women's football team founded as Bellevue Bells are based in what town?
Correct.
Which of these birds lays the largest eggs?
Correct.
What suit in a pack of playing cards shares its name with a digging tool? Racehorse trainer Gerald Barnard Balding Jr. is better known by what first name?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Let's put some... Here we go. The chase is on. This is the cash builder round. Good luck, your time starts now.
What was the name of Taste of Alice's 1975 number one? In Greek mythology, Gaia was the personification of what?
Correct.
In the title of a sitcom, Gary and Tony were men behaving how? Which boy band released the 2013 single Best Song Ever?
Correct.
Tachypnea refers to abnormally rapid what? What word means a private run-through of a play before its public performance? During a 1980 civil war, which Middle Eastern city was divided by a green line?
Correct.
Which of these is not a plant which causes a skin rash if touched? Which comedian jumped into a swimming pool in adverts for John Smith's beer?
Correct.
The character of John Bull usually wears a waistcoat with what flag on it?
Correct.
In which decade did the Queen open?
Out of time. Time to face the chaser, but who will you be up? Time. Let's put some on. Now that I love. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these is responsible for the protection of woodlands in England?
Correct answer is great start. Step closer home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. All right, here's your next question.
In an episode of The Young Ones, who played Lord Snot of Footlights College?
Correct answer is well played. Step closer home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
Lakshmi Mittal, one of the world's richest men, made his fortune where?
Correct answer is no. Chaser has put. Goes wrong also. Here's your next question.
Who topped the 2017 Sunday Times Rich List of musicians?
Correct answer is great answer, well played. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. And here's your next question.
Humphrey Bogart starred opposite which of his wives in The Big Sleep?
Correct answer is well played. Step closer home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
Fashion guru Anna Wintour is known for having what hairstyle?
Correct answer is what an answer that was. Well played. Step close to home. One more. That's all we need. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
Who played football for England in the 1960s, 70s and 80s?
If that's right, you're going through. Correct answer is absolutely brilliant. The time starts now.
What direction is directly opposite to north? The journalist Claire Rayner was best known as what type of writer? What word for a temporary ban comes from Latin for delaying? Always believe in your soul is a line from what Spandau Ballet hit? Which group dropped the number from its name when singer Paul Catmull left?
Correct.
Robert Corddry 1604, table alphabetical, is regarded as the first what? In terms of ordering wine, the abbreviation ABC means anything but what?
Correct.
Held in the mouth, what long tube is used by swimmers for breathing underwater?
Correct.
If a French person says je mange, what are they doing?
Correct.
Which US president used the campaigns?
Correct.
What legal term is used for the person against whom an action is brought in court?
Correct.
Road signs to tourist and heritage attractions have what colour background?
Correct.
When it was formed in 1922, the BBC was the British Broadcasting what?
Correct.
What country's national rugby team is nicknamed the Springboks?
Correct.
The expression bar humbug is associated with a dislike of what celebration?
Correct.
The Soviet Tupolev Tu-144 resembled what aeroplane produced in the West?
Correct.
What football team did Tottenham Hotspur play in the North London Derby? In a Frank Sinatra song lyric, what two things good?
Correct.
If you exaggerate a problem, you may be accused of making a mountain out of what? According to a famous Sun headline, what did Freddie Starr eat?
Correct.
Who released the album Paris on her own Eris Records label? On average, how many hairs fall out of a human head each day?
Time to bring back the chaser. Chaser, your time starts now.
In architecture, roofs made of copper naturally weathered to what colour?
Correct.
A mock of fish curry served in banana leaves is a traditional dish from where?
Correct.
In the sitcom Cheers, Sam Malone used to play baseball for which team?
Correct.
Found in the cell wall of certain plants, pectin is a type of what?
Correct.
The kina is the currency of which country?
Correct.
When learning to drive, what does the S in the abbreviation MSM stand for?
Correct.
In 1540, Garcia Lopez de Cardenas became the first European to see what?
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Take your time, take your time. Is correct, we push the chaser back. Chaser, your time starts again now.
Equipment for what activity is stored in a tap room?
Correct.
What sea creature is the main ingredient of the dish Dublin lawyer?
Correct.
What is the ancestral home of the Marquess of Salisbury?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. We push the chaser back. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
What country did Winston Churchill call the Pearl of Africa?
Correct.
Peanuts belong to what family of plants?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is correct. We push the chaser back. Your time starts again now.
A cherry preserved in flavoured syrup dyed red and used as a garnish in cocktails is called what?
Correct.
Which Ivy League college is located in New York City?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. That is wrong. Your time starts again now.
Members of which profession would use the lorem ipsum text?
Correct.
Contestants on what ITV game show go on a date to the Isle of Fernandos?
Correct.
The 18th century painter Joseph Wright was known as Wright of where?
Correct.
John Swannell is noted for his work in what field of the arts?
Correct.
In that Herbie film series, what racing number is written on the car?
Correct.
Which country banned fezzes by means of the Hat Law of 1925?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Take your time. Pushing back one step. Chaser, your time starts again now.
In 2014, Cavalier Youth was the #1 album for which band?
Correct.
Worn by the Roman god Mercury, Talaria, or winged what?
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Okay, take your time, team. Is wrong. Your time starts again now.
Who said to Pope Benedict, "Thank you, Your Holiness, awesome speech"?
Correct.
What Sky Channel launched in 2011 is designed to showcase American TV?
Correct.